Dead well, people, back with another one. From now on, I'm doing an intro before I start, man. So if you're watching the video, subscribe to the channel, turn up my notifications, get me to 1,000 subs, man. I don't know what's the long thing. People are watching the video. I'm checking the analytics and people are watching the video. It's all good though. I appreciate everybody who watches the video either way. And I get how it is. I know about this whole thing. I really had to train myself to every YouTube video I watch now. If I watch a full YouTube video now, I've trained myself to like the video. I used to do it the same. I didn't used to subscribe. I didn't used to do none of that. But now I'm doing that. You get me? So I know it takes time, people. I know it takes time. So I'm not just, you get me? And I appreciate everybody who watches my video. But you know what I'm saying? Just press the subscribe button, man. Press the subscribe button. But yeah, and enough of that anyway, man. Let's get into today's topic. Bouncer and Clue have squashed their beef, squashed their war, their online war. I ain't gonna lie, it was entertaining, you get me? But that's all it was, entertainment. I didn't want to see them really go all out and start getting real disrespectful on the net because it's the internet. It's the internet, you get me? I'm sure, like I said, they're both from South. They can really get on the phone. It's like nowadays, people would have issues or whatnot. I get that it's content at the same time, though. I get that it's content at the same time. Like me and another content creator could have issues. Instead of calling, we can make some money off doing videos to each other. So I get that. Do you know what I'm saying? But when it's getting kind of deep, and I kind of found out that their hoods kind of got politics as well. So it's more than just that, because their hoods have supposedly been into it and all that. So that's where it could have got messy. You get me? So yeah, man, the thing squashed, and we're not gonna see it no more, because a few times from both of them, they've both made videos saying, listen, this is my last response, this is my last response. Clue said it, Bouncer said it, and then they go back on each other again. It's like, yo, I get that it does numbers, I get that everybody's tuned in, I get that it's entertainment. I'm glad though that, you know what I'm saying, there's come to a kind of settlement. I don't know if they're going to be brethrens and all that and working together, but they've both talked about, yo, we're just going to, you know what I'm saying, dead the thing. And I'm going to get into these videos. Let me get into these videos. First, we're going to hear from Clue. Shout out Clue, man. Keep doing your thing, bro.
I spoke to Bouncer today. I was in a 4-way call. Shout out my brother Reeps. You already know. One of Bouncer's peoples was in the call. He's not on the internet, so you already know. And we spoke. No raised voices. He said what he had to say. I said what I had to say. And what I gathered from our conversation was that everybody kind of wants the same thing, but it's just sometimes we go about it the wrong way. Yeah, there's been history between areas and things like that, but we have to hold ourselves accountable. Like, bro, you're in the desert. I'm in my yard sipping tea. The bros are still on the curb. How are we going to be comfortable in a sense, chilling, but the bros are outside doing crazy things? I don't like that idea. So to call it a day was the right thing to do for all parties. Even man's loved ones and family members, and you get what I'm trying to say, people's walking around these streets unsure of what could happen potentially. You know what I'm saying? We have to take these things into account. So yeah, it was the right thing to do. Yeah, we was wrong for even being here, but we made it right. And that can be a lesson in itself. Now, yes, people, I spoke to Bouncer today.
So there you have Clue's thing, and Clue is right what he's saying. Like he said, he's in his yard, Bouncer's in Dubai. You get me? It could get serious, and there could be casualties. And he Clues wherever he is and Bounces wherever he is, they're not in the streets no more. It's their brethren or younger groups or people from their areas that can broke up on each other and get into beef. Someone can get hurt behind their thing and they're not about, and that's what happens in the hood. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You can't be certain places causing trouble with a hood with a next hood, and then next thing you know, something happens to someone in the hood, and you're all the way somewhere else. Do you know what I'm saying? Bouncers where he's at, Clues where he's at, and them two are arguing, and next thing you know, their hoods are beefing behind them, and they're not there. That's phone calls. That is, people will get phone calls. That's what happens. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're causing trouble and you're foreign, you're gonna get phone calls. That's just the streets. You get me? And it's these man, Clue has spoken like a real big man there. I know there's probably people out there. Oh, the man is squashing some joke thing. Nah, man, that's the right thing to do. Cooler heads have prevailed. You get me? Cooler heads have prevailed. That's the right thing to do, because man, unless them two really gonna get in the field and get at each other, and I don't even think it was that serious. Yeah, I feel like if they seen each other while it was going on, they probably would get into a little fight and whatnot. But it was never that serious. It was never something that couldn't just be squashed. Do you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into Bouncer's side of it now.
Well, yeah, even with this podcast that's coming out soon.
Shout out made you think, by the way.
I don't want to be a 36-year-old man getting back into gang culture or getting drawn out. Like, we see where the shifting culture is happening. We can see that everything's online, and man going back and forth is not it, bro. You get me? You made your video yesterday. I made my video yesterday. It's not going to stop. It's just going to cause more and more tension. So obviously today's hit, obviously man's friend circles has got involved. Clue's friend circles got involved. We've managed to get on a 4-way call. You get me? So we've managed to get on a 4-way call. Me, Clue, Reaps, and another person. He's not on the internet. I'm not going to say the name. And as grown men, we just put it to bed, bro. You get me? We put it to bed for the greater good of everything, bro. And this is what man has to do. Man spoke it out. No one wasn't shouting over each other. Everyone had respect for each other. And we put it to bed. You get me? Like me, I'm telling man, look, you see all what we're doing here and that's all just strategies in terms of like trademarking, understanding, But it was a big wake-up call for all businesses and people to trademark your stuff. What we're doing here is getting transferred over to Dubai. Obviously, I paid the fee for it. Pay me the fee just for the how much it costs to pay for the trademark and the logo and whatnot. Even the trademark, I made my money back from the hats. I've got a few hats left. I'll sell the rest of them, bro. Bro, for me, it was never. I don't want to be a 36-year-old man.
Sorry, the video ended and it started again. Yes, so even Bouncers give his point there as well, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just let cooler heads prevail, team squash. He's even gonna give back Clue. Remember, he trademarked Clues, what we're doing here, made hats, all of that. Bounce was quick on it. You know what I'm saying? Bouncer went playing. That's why I got a YouTube video, I made a video saying Bouncer is the most dangerous YouTuber from the UK. You know what I'm saying? And I think that Clue learned a valuable. So, you know what I'm saying? This beef with Bouncer for Clue, yeah, has learned. He don't get it twisted. Clue has learned something from this. How quick my man trademark. Even Clue said it on his video, I was gonna trademark. I didn't think I'm not. Now he knows that next time I come with something, I'm trademarking it first before I hit the internet with it. So it weren't all negative, man. Clue learned something from this. You get me? We all learned something from this. I think Bouncer showed us all like, wait there. I might need to I might need to get my thing trademarked, or the next man there might be another internet issue with someone and they might go that Bouncer route, because Bouncer went and got jail videos and whatnot and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Bouncer was more, what's the word? Bouncer was more that's the only word. Bouncer was more internet ready. Bearing in mind, Clue's only just got on the internet. So, you know what I'm saying? It would have happened to a lot of us who were in the same position as Clue. Do you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't have expected the video thing. But Bouncer just a bit more internet ready than man. But Bouncer has taught not only Clue, But a lot of us that, yo, you're going on this internet, be ready for anything. Be ready for anything if you're on this internet. That's what bouncers taught, man. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, them man are just let it rest. That don't mean that they're gonna be all pally on the internet or all that. They're just letting their thing die. The thing was entertainment, though. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody was tuned in, but I get what they're doing because it's the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's just straight internet, and man, a big man at the same time. So it was like, yeah, man, that was the best thing to do. I agree. You know what I'm saying? What do you lot do? Do you lot agree anyway? What do you lot think about the whole situation? If you're watching the video, leave it in the comments. Subscribe to the channel, people. You know what I'm saying? Get me to 1,000 subs, man. I'm not trying to wait till the end of the year to get to 1,000. I'm trying to be at 1,000 by the end of the month or the beginning of November. So if you're watching this video and you are not subscribed, subscribe to the thing. I'm gone. Zed's World.
I done sold all this dope for years just to become a YouTuber. Shit fucked up, y'all.